Hey, Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello, hello. Just a few days ago, well, actually yesterday, we released, no, it's not yesterday, it was 2 days ago. Anyway, we released the new 0739 Plane Shift release with this nice weapon trails effect. Look at that. Look at that effect, boys. So yeah, in case you missed it, yeah, we released a new version, can be updated through the launcher and can also be fully downloaded if you want. But the patch is about 250 megabytes, so it's very reasonable. So I think you can patch it instead of re-downloading it completely. And well, let me just post this here. So yeah, so what is about the new release? I think the most important pieces are that merchants are now faction aligned, meaning that they have a faction score, right? And we didn't set everything yet, right? Not all the faction scores are in, but we will, you know, slowly but surely get them all. And now, based on their faction score is compared with yours, and if they like you, meaning that your faction scores are kind of positive, then they may give you better prices. If not, they can be neutral and give you just average prices. Or if you have negative score in their faction, they may actually prevent selling and buying from them, right? So they may refuse to trade with you. And the same is for training or banking or storage, right? So they are kind of related to the faction score. Now, we had a few bugs on that, a few crashes on that in the first day, and I fixed them already. So the good news is that we have, yeah, we fixed that already. And at the moment, it seems that the server is kind of stable. We had a very strange crash, which was this one. And I don't really understand what it's about, right? But it's one of the few crashes that I cannot really relate to. Let me make it bigger, but so what is, I mean, this stack trace is speaking about, you know, replicating a specific actor. So basically moving one actor server to client in terms of, you know, position information or even the existence. And when he's replicating this actor, is trying to look at the properties of this actor and trying to replicate these properties as well, right? But then I don't know exactly what he's doing here, because here is like deep into the real engine code, but it seems to me that he's trying to understand which ones have to be replicated based on their status. So there is kind of a comparison of properties, right, and things like that. And in this comparison, right, we basically hit a null pointer, right? So there is something that is being compared and is null. And yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it happened yesterday during the event, so the server crashed. I don't know if we had other crashes. Ah, this one is actually... No, we didn't have any other crashes. So this is the only crash that we had, right, since the new release, which is good anyway. So it's only one. It's fine, but it's a very cryptic one, right? So if it happens again and again and again and again and again, I would not really know what to look for, because it's an internal Unreal Engine replication stuff that is happening and somehow is messing up, right? So it doesn't have anything to do with our code or whatever. But anyway, the server has been relatively stable in the last few days, so which is okay. I mean, obviously I'm very, 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 very interested in server crashing bugs, because those are basically disrupting the gameplay for everyone. So I mean, usually the client is crashing way less because there is less C++ code on the client side. But anyway, even if it crashes, I think is less severe, while on the server side is definitely a problem. So, but anyway, this is the one of the main changes. The second change is the magical trails, which you may have seen. So every weapon now has a chance to get a trail, but the trail depends on the enchantments, the enhancement enchantments that are on the weapon. And they are divided in actually 3 different tiers. There is a basic tier with, you know, the most common enhancements or enchantments, and that is giving like a faint trail of different colors depending on the type of enchantment. And then you have a tier 2, we start to be a bit larger, multicolor and things like that. And then there is the tier 3, which is the most evident one, right? So like the one here in the picture is a tier 3 trail. So it may be pretty strong and shiny, and it may have multiple colors as well. That is usually what makes it a tier 3, right? Just changing the music. Okay. And yeah, so that's another nice addition. I really like it. Another addition is improvement to combat. So we now have the ability to fight with the left hand and the right hand. Actually, it was already possible, but the difference is that now you can see the actual animation. So, and I discovered that Unreal Engine can actually mirror animations, which is insane. I didn't know that. So I basically allow the engine to do the mirroring without any work needed, right, on my side in Blender or in any other tool. So that's pretty cool. Now you can use your shield as defense. Now this seems to glitch a bit, so I don't know why, but sometimes we are not getting the right shield action on. So it's like if he's selecting another shield action and not the default one. And so he's basically trying to attack instead of defend. That's a bit weird. I will have to check what is going on. Might be a bug. I mean, for sure it's a bug. So I will check that. Now all the shields can be equipable only on the left hand. So if you have a shield on the right hand, you will still be able to keep it on the right hand, but as soon as you remove it, you will never go back, right? So if you want to have a special character with a shield in his right hand, okay, never remove the shield. But in general, that is because I needed, you know, I needed the shield animation, like sword and shield animation, to be to be scripted a certain way, and so I needed to know which one is the shield. I could reverse it in theory in the same way, right? I could mirror it, but I didn't do it. What else? Yeah, we now have this capability, which is very nice, and we may use in the future. Consider that some of this are new capabilities that makes the engine better, right? But doesn't mean that they are used immediately, right? Like it happens for a bunch of our stuff. So the capability is there, but we need to decide, you know, what kind of data to add, which NPC, which locations, right? Which containers and such. So that may take a bit of time. But engine-wise, we can now flag a particular container to be faction aligned, and it may trigger on reputation of so you can open it or not, right, based on the reputation, which is nice. So for example, we could have a chest in a guild hall that can be opened only by the people that have a certain reputation, assuming that, you know, the faction didn't give you access, right, to it. If not, so I mean, the other option was to give keys, but they would have been so annoying, right? So I think that roleplay wise, you may imagine that you have a key. So like if you have enough reputation, you kind of have a key with you, and so you can open it, right? If you don't have enough reputation, you don't, something like this. So I think RP wise, that's the explanation, but practically there is no key. It's just checking your score, right? Which I think is fine, is easier, is, you know, more handy. So we will have certain locations where there will be books in bookshelves, right, that you can access only if you are a certain reputation score. If you have, right? Yeah, there were a few bugs on faction assignments, and so we fixed that. Here's a bunch of fixes. There was one in particular, is that we could not launch offensive spells through the shortcuts, and that was annoying, right? So it was basically targeting you all the time, and now this is fixed. By the way, all these bugs, guys, are on the bug tracker, right? The bug tracker is, if you search plane shift bug tracker on Google, you will find it, or plane shift fly spray, fly like the animal, fly spray, and yeah, and here we have all the bugs that people are reporting. So you see there are a lot of people that are very active, like Diavorn, or Tutarel, or NRL, or Stalfos, right? These are people that are really submitting quite a bunch of stuff, and they are testing the game quite a bit. They are playing it regularly, and they are reporting bugs, and I really thanks these people, because it makes my life so much easier, right? Because I can just go here and see what are the bugs, and I trust these guys quite a bit because they have good knowledge of the game. They played also the previous game, so usually if they say that something is broken, it's really broken, right? At least 90% of the cases. There may be some exceptions, but in general, I'm just thinking I need to put a comment on this one. So I investigated more on this problem. The code is let me switch scene meanwhile. The code is, so let's say, whenever a container is on the ground and the player adds an item to it, right, the item will become guarded by him, right? So no one else can touch it, right? So no one else can touch it. But mainly for guild houses, right? We decided the item cannot be owned forever. So there is a timer of 10 minutes that starts, right, when you put the item in the container, right? This is what happens. After this timer expires, the player gets the message. You should probably not leave this here, right? Which is this message. Yeah, you should probably exactly this message. Okay, so after this timer expired, the player gets the message, you probably should not leave this here, and this corresponds to the action of this also makes the item pickupable by other players, right? By other players. Items are never destroyed or removed or deleted, right, through this process. Never. So there is no delete, right? There is no delete. The only containers that can actually destroy item or delete item are furnaces, forges, and things like that. So where you know, stuff may burn. So you put a book into a furnace, I mean, it may turn into dust, right? But that's the only case. So if you lost items, must have been something else, right? Some other bug. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what, but it's definitely something else. Let's say the only containers. I want to change this comment because it's actually wrong. The only containers that transform item that can delete that may delete, destroy items are the ones like a furnace or forge. Furnace or forge. I mean, surely not a closet, right? So I will just change this comment because it was kind of misleading the way I answered the first time, because it was before my investigation. So that's what it is. Hello, Mauro. Ciao. Hello. I was going through the list of the new release improvements, and I was just saying that yes, there are a number of fixes that has been done, probably also new bugs, but a lot of fixes, new release. So yeah, this casting of offensive spells has been fixed, and now you can finally cast offensive spells also when you are in combat mode. While before there was a bug preventing it. There was a pretty bad bug on items disappearing in containers when trading and exchanging over capacity. So the reason was that there was a part of the code from the old game that was still not fully ported, and so you were getting container slots after number 16, right? Because our containers have, you know, in general 16 slots, and the old game was doing it differently, and so that part was not fully ported, just for trading when you were exchanging items with another player or with a merchant, and so it was bugged, and the item was actually disappearing, but then you could see it when selling, right? Because it was just going over the slots, but it was still in your inventory, right? But anyway, that's fixed, so that's nice, and is in the new release. There was another pretty bad problem about training stats. So the stats were not shown properly But anyway, now they are. So when if you want to train one of the base stats, you can. And also I changed the logic here because I mean, in the previous game, what was happening was that if you speak with an NPC and this NPC is capable of training you in strength, right? But you don't have the money, or you are not in the right range, or it doesn't like you for the faction or anything else, right? The button was not even showing. And I changed that because I want you to see if that NPC is training something, even if you cannot, right? But I want you to be able to see it, so you will remember, right? Oh, that NPC is training this. And then if you cannot, when you click on the button, it's just telling you. But at least you see it, right? And so I changed it this way. So I fixed it, and now it's working also better. I think it's giving you more information. Hello, Hula. Hey, good evening or good afternoon. So there were the helms for the Lemur characters were slightly misplaced, right? So they were a bit wrong in position. And also the head of the Lemur was a bit too big at the back, so certain helms couldn't fit. So I changed that. This one is very good that I fixed it because it was super annoying. Basically, the idle animation was not blending well with the movement, so you could still play the idle animation while moving, and it was very annoying. So now that it's fixed, I'm pretty happy about that. Created a new GM panel. Yes, the new GM panel is this one. I think it's called GM edit something, or GM item edit something. Yeah, there is the new game master panel, which basically simplifying setting a lot of these properties. Before you could do it, but you have to do it command line. So you had to say like /modify target collision detection off, right? You had to do it manually on the command line. While now you can just pop up this window and you can set whatever you want, right? As a game master. Obviously, this is accessible only to game masters. So you can easily set the quality. You can flag the item as a pickup, not pickup. You can also make the item attackable. For example, this one has been used in the last event yesterday, where the game master made a number of objects attackable and asked the players to destroy them, right? There was like an outpost of some bandits and they destroyed the outpost, right? So, and that was not possible before. Also, you can set the HP and a bunch of other stuff, right? You can set if the object is trapped and what happens when it's trapped. Is running certain scripts and some. You can change the scale and such. So yeah, so we created this new panel. I mean, you don't see it as a player, but you will see the result, right? And I think would make the life of game masters better. The one here at the bottom I think are less relevant, but there is a new music in the Dragon Plane. I changed the way the icons show inside containers and also inside the right-click context menu. So I just did some improvements here and there. Yeah, and then we fixed few crashes. But I think it's a good release. I mean, there is a lot of new stuff and a lot of fixes, so pretty happy about it. So also the timing was okay. I mean, it was about a month, you know, from the previous release to this release. I think it's about a month. I think the previous one we released it, yeah, 29th of October, and this one is 2nd of November, right? So considering I'm doing this in my spare time, I think it's great. I think it's great. I have a picture of the day. Okay, so what I want to do today. So the first thing I wanted to do, I have commissioned a piece of art. Very, very simple, but I wanted to fix it because the current one was just a placeholder, right? This one was just a placeholder made by me, and is the progress bar for casting spells, channeling additional power, right? You can cast spells normally, or you can cast them channeling additional power. And in general, I would like in the future to only be this way, right? So that you decide how much power you want to cast, you want to channel. So I have commissioned, because I didn't have the time or the willingness to do it myself, I have commissioned this to an artist, and this is the result. I think I like it. It's pretty slick, very simple. He has this golden border, this silver border around, and it's clearly showing, you know, when you're gonna hit the black part, right? And the black part is when the spell is going to fizzle, right? It's going to fail. So this is getting progressively filled up, right? It starts empty like this, and then it's getting filled up. Yes, and this line is good that it stays, right, from the beginning, because you want to see when you cross it, right? Yeah, one thing I was thinking is if I can add, but I can see if I can add a kind of a lightning effect or something, or magic effect. I don't know if I can add a kind of a magical effect on top of this, right? So to make it, I don't know if I can actually, but I was thinking if I try to, I can make another layer, right, and choose a very bright color and then merge it, right? But I don't know if we look stupid. I think it will look too much. I need something that is stylable though, or I need something different like this. So in theory I could I think I need to go way deeper though. Let me try 1 second what happens. So if I go like this and then I go like hard light, or I go I don't know, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it actually. No, dodge, absolutely not. No, I don't like it. Let me try something else. What the hell? Why so much? If you go 90 degrees angle, what is going on with this thing? Ah, because it's randomized. It's randomized, that's why. He's randomizing. I think he has some dynamics. No, there's no dynamics on. There's dynamics off. But it looks like this particular brush is doing stuff. You see, every time I click, it's doing something different. It's like randomizing it, right? Otherwise, I can just search, you know, a lightning effect, and I can just search a lightning effect and go with that maybe. No, it doesn't look like, I mean, this part kind of, but this part not, right? So I would like to look different, but I cannot with these tools. Seems I cannot with these tools, boys. I think I need a different, pattern, right? I don't know why sometimes when you are in... Why if you try to colorize... mode normal, right? Yeah, but I still don't like it. Let me see if we can find the lightning that we can use. The problem of the lightning though, lightning transparent image. Yeah, kind of, but Jesus, why life is so hard on the internet? Why you always need to log in to any single website? Why? Why? Pa 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 da pa pa da da. Pa 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 da. Pa 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 da pa 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 da. Okay, we did it, boys, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't understand what is the problem. I don't understand what is the problem. The problem is just that he read it stupidly. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why? Bah. 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 Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I think the problem will be By the way, the music you're listening is a music of a very nice puzzle game that I played. Just very, very nice. Very, very nice puzzle game, which is called Shapes, and I really suggest you to play it because it's pretty cool. I really like it. Shapes. It's kind of a puzzle game where you have to build stuff and I don't know if this was a good idea though, because now if I probably it's not a great idea to remove the shading, because let me keep the shading 1 second. I mean, I know it's blue and we don't want a blue into our life here, but I think if I go overlay, right, and if I go overlay, I mean, I will have to cut off the... It's a pity that this thing is not really rotated. I mean, we can rotate it, but usually when you rotate stuff like this, you're losing quality so much. Losing quality like crazy. But maybe we can. Maybe we can. And I can obviously go lower opacity. We can decide the opacity and the color like later on, but I think what I want to do, I think I want to take this right. I think I want to take this and I want probably to put a... What? Disappear. GG. What? No. Why disappeared? Why disappeared? Control X. Yeah. Control V. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. Now I wanted to have something more here, but probably it's not a good idea. Probably it's easier if I just paint it, you know? Probably is easier if I just freaking paint on top of it. Why I'm doing this? I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea or is a bad idea? Do you think that this is a good idea or is a bad idea? Like this. I think it's not too bad. I will never be able to do that. I will never be able to reproduce something like this. Never ever. So I think I need to leave with what it is. And I think I need to leave with what we have actually. I think I need to leave with what we have because that is impossible to reproduce. The problem is this part that is actually, well, anyway. I think I can live with this. What do you think? Is it good or bad? I mean, do you prefer it without or with? With or without? With or without you? With or without? With or without? Boys, answer me. I think I prefer it with. I think I prefer it with. I mean, here is really bright. I don't know why it's so freaking bright. Like insane. No? Ouch. Isn't it a bit too much? You have a war to make, don't lose time on so little things. You know, little things are important sometimes. You have a war to make. You have a wall to make! I know! I know! Why? Ah, because the overlay of nothing is nothing. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, so what we need to do now is to realign this with this, because we want, in reality, we want these sides, right? So here we are. This thing is super big, right? It's insanely big. And we want to realign it pretty much to this sides. Now, I don't know if we want it... I don't know if I really want it this small, but I don't know. I think we can save, you know, the master in higher resolution, and then we will, right? I think we will save the master this way. Why so much anti-aliasing? I prefer it a bit more empty than full. I prefer it more empty like this than... Gonna break it, huh? I don't know. Gonna break it, huh? What the? Oh shit. It's not working, huh? Okay, let's save it like this. We will save it as K factor, yeah. K factor progress bar. Okay, so now K factor progress bar. So now what we need? We need we need to scale. We need to scale. If I merge this down, do you think it will work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. So we need one bar like this. But it needs to be scaled. It needs to be scaled to be as big as the other one. So I don't know, like this. So it's probably 40% or so. I mean, it doesn't have to be identical, but 35. 33. 34. Okay, 34%. Okay. Okay. So now. So now, we take gold borders. What? Gold borders as a round icon at the top. Mail collect is nice. Did you receive mail already? You received mail? It's pretty cool. Yeah, we have mail in the game. I added it not too long ago. Maybe 1 year ago. It's pretty good to have mail. Sometimes, you know. So this will be K factor base, right? And this will be K factor full, something like that, right? K factor base, K factor full, right? So now this needs to be re-imported. Re-import with new file. K factor base, yeah. And this needs to be re-imported. K factor full. Now the only problem will be the sides compared to the widget sides. I think it looks okay. It's blurry a bit. Why is blurry a bit? Probably because the size of the widget is not exactly the size of the thingy. The thingy is 488 by 125. 488 by 125. Doesn't make any difference. 488 by 125. What the fuck? What? What happened? Hello, Unreal? Hello? Unreal? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, it did it. It did it. No meep maps. Yeah, texture group UI. No meep maps UI, Don't do any stupid stuff like not loading it or loading it late or compressing it, right? Don't do any stupid things. I think we see it a bit blurry because but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. Okay, so now if we try to cast a spell with the new technique. Try to send me a mail in game. I think I never went to. The problem is that you don't know if you got a new mail, right? But it's in medieval time, it's like this, right? I mean, it's not that you get a pop-up saying, hey, you have new mail. I mean, you have to go to the mailman and he will tell you if you have new mail. Unless you have a house. And then, okay, if you have a house, maybe you can bring it to you. But I didn't do it this way. I did it the other way. I don't know what I'm searching at the moment. Wait a second, I need to do this. Just a second. I need to close this. To close this. And 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 this. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There are too many spoilers. The problem is there are too many files with spoilers open at the moment. Too many spoilers, boys! Okay. So what I want, yes, I want to see if my config is pointing. Okay, so we are in the dummy database, huh? Fine. Oops. It's not starting. It's not starting because I don't have the database up. Give me the database. Okay. Maybe painted in Azure. It seems nice for a thunder spell. Well, it will be for everything. I cannot change it by. I cannot change it by thingies. Cannot change it. You would like to have that in blue? But in blue. I don't know if I can do it in blue. Because even if I colorize, you know, there is an overlay thing, so you will always overlay. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I mean, if you have a better one, send it to me, but for now, I think it's fine. Bam, bam. So, if I want to cast a spell, right, on this guy, and I have somewhere in my shortcuts, oops, somewhere in my shortcuts, I have this like magic missile, summon missile. Summon missile is assigned to what? Assigned to 1. Okay, nice. So I can go. Boop. Aha. What? You try to convey too much energy in a spell fizzled? I don't think so. It was below the. It was below the red bar. So the limit is not. The limit is not correct at the moment, huh? But I like the bar, it's nice. The bar, I mean, the limit is not correct. The limit is not correct. Why? I mean, it's slightly below the red line, while it should be exactly at the red line. I don't remember if it was a percentage thing or I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember how I did this. I have no idea. Wow, it's in a million places. It's in a million places. Timeline K factor is playing sequence stop delay hide window finish set percent progress bar K factor whatever. Okay, so this is the doing the thingy. Is progress bar K factor percent divided by 0.8 is greater than 1? Okay, so it's 0. So at the moment is 0.8. I think that is not 0.8 at the moment, so we need to. But then, do we rescale? Do we rescale the value or not? K factor. Yeah, because we multiply by 100%. I think we need to rescale it though, because I can change the value here, but if I change it, and so I can do like 0.9, right? But if I do 0.9, I think that then we need to rescale the value we are sending to the server. Now, you know what is the problem? Probably the problem is that we are not starting from the beginning, and we are not finishing at the end. So that's, I think that's the problem, I think. I think that's the problem. Or no? Because if possible, I would like to avoid changing the numbers. I would like to avoid changing the numbers if possible. So if we cut it... like this way. Right. $468, 108. I don't know, maybe now that is smaller, you know, it will be more correct. Why is ruining it continuously? Why is destroying my thing all the time? Is because it's importing it as a JPEG or whatever. I don't know, it seems to me that it's like destroying it all the time. Every time I re-import it, but I saved it as a PNG. I mean, they are saved as PNG, so... Why? Why you are eating pixels here? Huh? Yeah, exactly. What is going on, boys? What is going on? What is going on? He's eating my pixels. I hate people eating my pixels. Are you compressing it somehow? Are you compressing it without telling me? You are compressing, motherfucker. I think you are. I think you are doing something to my bar without telling me. I think you are doing something. You see? He was doing something. Without telling us. Why? Why? I mean, on this one is less visible, I guess, but... Yeah, but it was... He was actually doing shit. He was actually doing shit to our bar. To our beautiful bar. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Hello, Will Pal. Hello, Will. How are you today? Is the music too loud or is it okay? I feel a bit loud, but do 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 Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Pressing number 1. Is even worse now. Okay, let's calculate the uh-oh, we killed him. I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's calculate the percentage of this thing. So, where is this bar? At which percentage is it? So if this is 500 and something, there is 500 and there is 468. There is 468. I think I want when you hit this pixel, exactly this pixel, I want the spell to fizzle, right? 468. So this one is 407. So 407 divided by 468 is 0. 407 divided by 468 is 0.86.9. So let's say 0.87, okay? 0.87. You ready for this? 0.87. The only problem I have is that, okay, I get my percentage, I divide it by 0.87. So what it means that if I am exactly at 0.87, it will be 1, right? And if it's above, it will be, yeah, I think so. This thing you can cheat though, huh? Unfortunately, this you can cheat at the moment because this check is really done on the client side. Don't tell anyone, but that's what it is. Was on your registration the mail collect? What? Quite old message, maybe low resolution. No, it's not. No, it was really compressing it. It was really doing stuff. Yeah, sometimes I read messages late because I'm doing things here. I'm doing things, you know. The purpose of the stream is for me to make progress with the game. Now, I really like interacting with you guys, so... But... You know, it's better if I focus on what I'm doing. Okay, so 1! This is still valid. Fantastic. Perfect. Take this, you... No, he died already. Does he has any loot or no? No loot, huh? Cannot click in. Loot? No loot. No loot, very bad. Okay, but it seems it's working. It's working. 87 seems to be a good number. Can I go in another place? Teleport me. Aha. Look at this guy. Hello. What a beautiful smile. What a beautiful smile you have. Okay, so now I will fail, right? I will fail. Choop. Nice. 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 So if you are trying to convey the maximum energy, right? You may risk to fail. You may risk to fail your spell, or you can go safe, you know, and just go half of it and GG, right? Perfect. Okay, it is done. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, fine. We discard all the changes because we don't want to override the original guy. Okay. Maybe in the future we will let we will have some skins, you know, for the UI. So maybe you will be able to customize it and change it, right? Yeah. Okay. The other thing I wanted to do. Let me see if there are new bugs coming in. I'm really interested to see if there are any new bugs coming in. Death Realm library broken. Really? Cannot open any bookcase by right-clicking the shelves for any of the standalone books. Need for Dark Way Glyph Training Quest to read the Revelation of Dakru. Well, that's not nice. That is not nice. Why everything is black here now? What the fuck? What happened? Huh? Because I have low settings. That's annoying though. Possible, yeah. Yeah. Medium settings are fucking up these lights. Okay. Well, fine. Fine. Okay, the bookshelf in this place. Do I have a torch? Yes. The bookshelves in this place. You mean these ones? You mean these ones, huh? These bookshelves are all broken. Cannot click. Now there are a number that you can, number that you cannot, but It seems that they are broken, boys. Why? I think we probably never fixed them. I think they are broken since the beginning. I mean, since the porting to the new game. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Books. Is only one? Is only one action location. Bookshelf 3-1. Bookshelf 3-1. That in theory was in this location, but probably is not valid anymore. Radius 0? Radius 0. Radius 0 will never work, boys. Radius 0 will never work. Minus 800. Let me see. Let me see if at least the location is right. Minus 819, 628, minus whatever, 8322214, 9754. I think the problem is the radius. Uh-oh. Location is completely fucked up. No, the location is completely off. So... Does anyone remember where these books were in the old game? I think the guy that told me knows, but is he online? Because I need to know where is it. Yes, he's online. We can ask him. Hi, you there? Hi, you there? About the laundry's books, do you remember which was the location in the old game? Maybe this guy knows. I don't know. I don't remember. I think there was only one place because it was a bit hidden, right? Each of these rows, I think each of these rows is... or not. I don't remember if each of these rows is actually a shelf. I mean, it's actually an object or not. Like, this is bookshelf 3, 125. That is the same. This is the same. So it seems that this wall library, yeah, this wall block is the same object. This one as well. Oh shit. You mean that is... Well, we can do it by proximity. This is another object. Okay, so this block is one object, that block is another object. So, but we can do it by proximity. With a code, yeah, this is another one, this is another one. Okay, it doesn't know. It doesn't remember. It's the same. We can put it anywhere. I mean, it's not an issue. I mean, we can put it down here at the back. We can put it here, you know. Let's put it here. Let's put it here. So we will put it here. So the object is named DR bookshelf 2 131. So we need to change this thing to point to this guy, and obviously we need to have we also need to have the same coordinates though, huh? Because if the coordinates are wrong, there's no way. And you see that the coordinates are completely fucked. Okay, yeah, this I think this has never been ported from the old game. This has never been fixed. I don't know how many others, you know, how many other action locations like this are actually messed up. I think probably many. So we can have a radius of maybe, I don't know, 3 meters. So if you are around 3 meters around this point, you're good. Now the problem will be the distance with the container. Now this thing I can reload it at runtime, which is great. Combine. Holy shit. Because it's a container. Okay, these two icons in theory should have not been there, but it's fine. Holy moly. That's a lot of books. Facet of the Crystal, Introduction, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, 6, 7, and 8. Holy. There is so much to read in this library. Flesh and Stone, scribed in the year 746 after Iliacum. Anonymous author. I'm not a weak man yet, nor I am a strong man. Many of my kin claim that they cannot fight are still powerful. They can the power of the mind. How many scholars find the same level as strong warriors and blah and blah and blah and blah. Speaking about the Dark Wanderer though. Very interesting. Interesting box. Wow, 3 meters is still working there. Holy shit! It's working here as well. Holy moly! Maybe I have to do 2 meters then. I want it to be a bit, you know, localized. I mean, not very, very localized, but a bit localized, so that you have to search a bit, you know. That you have to search a bit, just because I'm an annoying game master. So maybe let's do 2 meters, okay? So 2 meters means that, like, if you are here, yeah, here it doesn't work. But here is already working. Okay, well, it's kind of okay. All this section works. This section doesn't. This doesn't. So from here to, so you're basically stopping here. I think it's okay. And I guess that on the back is all working. Yeah, until probably here. Yeah. It's pretty much the whole library, but it's fine. You already have to search between all this, so... Okay, fine. So this bug is actually fixed! You see? Easy fix. Easy fix. Some player characters do not display the standard summary. What? Some player characters do not display the standard summary on inspection. When inspecting a player character via right click, the paragraph at the end of the description tab that comes with the standard stats and weapon magic skill estimates is missing on some character. The standard paragraph at the end. Yeah, because he's telling you, like, you evaluate this guy to be... Right, there are some... yeah. There are some things. Where's this guy going? Uh-oh. He was actually here. Wait, I need to right click on you, man. Toaster appears to be competent magic user. Yeah, this section, right? This section is automatically calculated based on the comparison between you and the creature that you are looking at. So he's saying that on some example being Dweger, but Dweger is a player. No? Dweger is a player if I remember right. Yeah, it's a player. So some players do not have that. Okay. I think our friend fell off. He's trying to reach again the stair. He will come here soon. He will arrive here soon. He doesn't see me. I'm invisible. I am completely invisible. And my torch is also invisible with me. Come on, bro, you can do it. Don't run, exactly. That's a better idea. Don't run. So you don't fall off. It is the realm of the dead, so it's a very annoying place. Where you going? Yeah, that way. It looks like he doesn't see well. Maybe he doesn't see well. Oh. You're right there. Okay. Let's go up this way. It is the realm of the dead. A place where you don't want to be. A place that you really don't want to be for any reason. This eye should be clickable, by the way. We found the exit. Bloop! He actually found the exit. Let me just check one thing since we are here. There are no other action locations. It's kind of a pity though. But anyway. Pity. Okay. Woo. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Boys? Also, these two skulls should be clickable. I don't know why they're not clickable. Wow, people left a lot of torches here. Isn't that too many? I guess you can pick them up. Info no target given? What do you mean? It's not guarded. Okay, anyway, what do we want to do next? So we fixed that bug, which is nice. This one I don't understand. So at the moment I'm not gonna fix it. Here there are some simple typos. I may fix another day. Maybe we can look at that resolution of those textures and see. Also, this texture really needs to be improved, boys. Look at this. Look at this texture. This texture is terrible. Really terrible. No, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to fix the gobble. Yeah, let's try to fix the gobble thingies. So the gobble at the moment should be building a village, but they are not. And the reason they are not building the village is because the definition the definition of the building spots is incorrect. So they cannot build they cannot build let me launch my Apache here so that we can localhost whatever. Okay. I just don't know if Just don't know if he's pointing to... Least tribes recipe, wait, so... Exactly. So that is the problem. The problem is that at the moment there is a tribe that is... that in theory should be able to expand, but it's not doing it because the reserve spots are reserving spots for the serpent gobble hut, and actually the buildings are eagle gobble huts, so they don't match, right? But it is a mistake in the way we designed the tribe scripts, right? In which we, so yeah, so the problem is how do we fix this? I think the only way to fix it, I think, is to split so the building is right. The building is right because these are eagle gobbles, if I remember right? So if I go under members, member name eagle, yeah, these are eagle gobbles. So eagle. So the buildings in the script are correct, but the reserve spot is wrong. So we just need to change the reserve spot. So it should not be that hard, actually, right? Should not be that hard. The reserve spot is coming from... I have it only there. The reserve spot... is this one. Peaceful Gobble Tribe spot, right? Peaceful Gobble Tribe spot. So yeah, so in theory should be easy enough. Because tribe recipe, yes. Tribe recipe, peaceful gobble, let's say name like spots. Okay, so we have peaceful gobble. The problem is that I think this peaceful gobble tribe spots is actually used by multiple tribes, and it is why he fucked up, right? I think it is why he fucked up. If I search in tribes, and I search in no. If I search in tribe recipe and I search in algorithm, where algorithm like this, exactly, there are actually 2 peaceful gobble tribe spots. I have a 103 and 105. 103 and 105. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one is an eagle tribe and one is a serpent tribe. 103, 105. If I go under tribes, 103, 105, 103, 105, you see? So these are the base scripts of two completely different tribes, but they are reusing the same. And one is Eagle. Well, actually they're both Eagle. What the fuck? They are both Eagle? Tribe number 9. Let me see. Tribe number 9? Tribe number 9 members. Eagle. Ah. Okay. Well, then we can change it for both. I guess we can change it for both because both tribes, 103, 105, are Eagle tribes, but they have the serpent. So I think it was a bad copy paste originally, like I don't know, 10 years ago. I think it was a bad copy paste from the beginning. And it was never fixed. You know what? I think they are inverted. Because you see that this one, actually, the aggressive one, has eagle stuff, and the peaceful one has serpent stuff. So my fear is that they are actually inverted. My sixth sense is telling me this. My sixth sense is telling me this. Okay, so let's go one by one. 103, 105, right? Both are... Now let's do like this. So both are eagle tribes, right? Both are eagle tribes. And they point to... And they point to peaceful... And they point to peaceful Gobble tribe spot. Then we have aggressive Gobble tribe spot. We need to understand who's using this. We need to understand if I do algorithm like this. So here is 102 and 104. 102, 104, right? So tribes 102 and 104 are using... wait, these are not the tribes, but it's okay, it's the same. 102, 102, 104, right? So it's tribe 2 and 8. Tribe 2 and 8. Tribe 2 and 8. Tribe 2 and 8 are made of what? Tribe 2. Members. Serpent, you say? Yes, they are exactly inverted. In tribe 8, let me see, tribe number 8. Serpent, yeah. They are inverted. They are exactly inverted, boys. That is why our tribes are not working in building stuff. Okay, so let me check. Let me check. So the peaceful Gobble tribe, spot at the moment is reserving serpent, as you can see. And the aggressive Gobble blah 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 is eagle. So you see that they are inverted. Now the only thing I think is that it seems that the aggressive one has more spot than the peaceful one. You see? So here we have a campfire, a normal hut, another normal hut, no, a big hut, whatever, yes, a medium big hut, a small one, another small one, a small one. So we have 3 small, 1 big, and 1 campfire. In this side we have what? We have 1 campfire, 1 big, 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 small, another campfire, and 1, 2, 2 small and 2 big. Oh my god. Now these are all the possible spots. It doesn't mean that they are all to get to be filled, right? They're not going to be filled, all of that. Hello, Pizzik. Hey, you want to join what? What do you want to join? You that message is like when we were playing Marble on stream, or what? Or maybe you are watching 2 different streams and you pasted in the wrong window. I don't know. The bot game, yeah, the marbles. It's a long time we don't do a marble game. Do you want to play a marble game? I don't know, we can, but trying to fix this thing. Okay, so the only thing I need to do, I need to swap this two, right? So I need to say that Eagle Tribe, instead of using peaceful gobble blah blah blah, is using aggressive gobble blah blah blah, right? And I don't really know if one is aggressive, the other is not. I don't remember. I think it's based on their brain. I don't know exactly what brain these people may have. This guy has a fighter behavior, but it doesn't tell me. Is not the fighter on site. Is not the fighter on site. Member Eagle. This one is also fighter. Tribal recipe, peaceful gobble tribe. Is the name of the thingy, but then I don't know if it's really peaceful. Well, it's named peaceful, so I assume it is. By, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rename them. Eagle Gobble Tribe Spot and Serpent Gobble Tribe Spot, so is evident of what the hell these two are doing, right? Otherwise it's so confusing. So let's do this. So we rename this one to Serpent. So we have to do wait, because if I do it, I have to really do it. I'm not just gonna do it here and then forget everything, right? So this will be Gobble Tribe Spot Fix. So we will do update what? Update tribe recipe, right? Set what we are setting, the name. Set name equal to this, where ID equal to 43. Okay, and then we do the same for what? For 42, and we set it as Eagle, right? and we set it as eagle. So now this will match, you know, the type of building that they build. You are playing a bot game right now? Ah, that one, yeah. Wait, it's not displaying? Yeah, it is displaying. You don't need to join the small guys on screen. So if you speak, basically just if you watch, you are automatically there. In fact, there is a guy that is named like you, but you can duel someone. So you can do like !! duel, and then the name of someone. If that someone is actually active, like Hula maybe, or me, and they see the message, they have to accept or refuse, and then you're gonna fight. So you need to say like duel. UL Mercy. It's probably a V. It's probably a VL Mercy, but I don't know if that's a bot or is a real person. I have no idea. You can try. You can try though. Okay, so we're gonna do this change, right? And then what I want the recipe for the tribe, right? So if I go algorithms like spots, I want now my aggressive I don't know why the upkeep has aggressive gobble tribe spots as well. That's a bit strange, but fine. I think we can do a replace. I think we can do a replace in this string without going too crazy. So we will do a replay. Well, we can actually do it everywhere. Yeah, it's probably easier. So we catch them all. We will do update tribe recipe. Yeah, in the same way. Set algorithm. Set algorithm equal to replace, and then we replace what was the replace? Wait, I didn't use it here. Replace come on, update replace. We want to select replace. What's the point of selecting? VL Mercy has declined the duel. I can duel you if you want. Let me try. Duel. What is your name? Underscore. You have an underscore there. Okay, so you need to !accept or !decline within 30 seconds. If you don't do it within 30 seconds, it will be automatically cancelled. But now you are distracted and you didn't do it. Replace fill name, string to find, string to replace. Okay, so we replace algorithm. We replace what do we replace, boys? We replace peaceful gobble tribe spots. We replace peaceful gobble tribe spots with Now here we should not mess up, huh? So we replaced the, because the peaceful became the serpent. No, shit, I don't know. The peaceful became the eagle. Yeah, no, the peaceful became the serpent, yes. The peaceful became the serpent. And so I need to replace the aggressive with the serpent. Right? I need to replace the aggressive No, I was actually correct. I need to replace the aggressive, yeah. The aggressive with the serpent. The aggressive. Holy shit, boys. With this. And the peaceful with the eagle. Okay. So with this 4 queries, I think we should be good. I think we should be good. Okay, let me try to do this locally and then we will do it for real. So if I do it yeah, right, and then I look at the console. And then I look at the console again. On the peaceful, where we said that they are eagle people. And I go at the bottom. And you see that now I have eagle buildings and there is no more the warning that is saying that it's not working, right? So that is good. That is good. If I go the aggressive, which is number 9 or something. No, number 2. And I go recipe. Yes, now serpent and serpent. So they are actually good. I don't know if there are other mess up. Probably yes. I mean, there may be other tribes that are messed up, but like these ones, for example, have no buildings, right? Is a tribe that doesn't build. So he has the spots in theory, but he doesn't build. Which is okay. Okay, so I think it is a good change. I think it is a good change. I think we're going to... The only thing I want to do this. To say 0739 release, right? Executed all the above. Pizzik, why you decline my duel, huh? Why? You don't want to fight, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? This I think we can do in production directly. So I will just go here. And I will just execute these 4. Let me just look at them again, but yeah, that's that's what we need to do. Okay, so we did it. So at the next server restart, that I don't think I should force, because at the moment there are players on and I don't want to disrupt, you know, it's Saturday, it's Sunday. So there are, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever players. So I don't want to bring it down now. And by the way, I am still connected. Okay, nice. Anyway, yeah, that is good. That is good. So at the next server restart, hopefully the tribes will be building. You know what I want to do in my teleport locations, right? I think I would like to have a tribes teleport. It seems that I don't have here. So it's not that hard, because it's just a matter of picking up one of the members' location, right? So exactly. So I can take this, for example, and this will be a valid location for the tribe. I mean, it's not exactly a tribe home, but is a location which is very, very close to. So that is the peaceful Gobble tribe. In theory, it should have a main location. Ah, here it is. Yeah, there is a main location actually. So maybe we use that. Maybe we use this. We use the main tribe location. I think it's probably better. Which is where new members will be spawning. And things like that. Okay, so this is tribe number 3. And then the other, I think, is tribe number 9. These are the two that I kind of want to test. But I need a server restart. Or some of you managed to crash the server. Or... This one is in a completely different place. As you can see from the coordinates, it's pretty far away. Because these are meters. Right? Meters, tens of meters, 100 of meters, kilometers. So is like 4 or 5 kilometers away from the other. Yeah. So if I want to go there now, right? There is our tribe. As you can see, I mean, they are really growing in numbers so much. I can kill a few and see what happens. I can kill a few just for fun and see if they actually do something. I like how they yee at the back. Yee. So these members. So the members that I killed. Will they automatically respawn or not? I don't know. In theory, if they are part of the permanent members, so the core foundation members of the tribe, they should automatically respawn. If they are the extra one generated while the game was while the game is running, they should not regenerate. They should not respawn automatically, but they may be generated by the birth script. Yeah. At the moment they are sleeping because this tribe is a nocturnal tribe, so they actually live during the night and sleep during the day. But anyway, yeah. So let's wait till the server restart and see if they build something. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do, let me think about what else I can do in a reasonable time, huh? This one, no. I need to add into my query 0739. Yep. All open bugs. All open bugs. Can you look and see why the Kikiri are not attackable? Depends on which ones, because I think I added some animals, like for example the Kormi, the cows, and also some of the Kikiri, which are actually not real NPC. They are like decoration NPC. Maybe I should not have done it, but I did it. So I, just as a test, I put some cows in. I think you also cannot attack cows, right? Or Kormi. Because and I think it's the same with the Kikiri. But you need feathers. So there must be some that are attackable and others that are not attackable. So all these ones are attackable. Because these ones are managed by the server in theory, eh? In theory. Like Akka Central. Like this guy, right? If I go, we can go and check. If we go to this guy, well, this guy, that's the that location is not correct. Wait, I copy pasted the wrong. I copy pasted the wrong value, that's why. Okay. There is a Kikiri that starts here. Now, where it goes, I don't know. But in theory, this is his original home. I mean, I can hear him. I don't know if he's on a tree or whatever. Maybe he went the other side. Like this guy, right? Like this guy is... Yeah, this guy is a real... Is it? EID 0. Yeah, it should be. Should be a real NPC. I can even speak with him. Hi. Hello. No. Kiki. No, doesn't want to speak with me. But anyway, this guy should be attackable. Yeah, you see, he's attackable. So... This guy, you should be able to kill, I think. You cannot attack this creature. Why? Is invulnerable? Who is this guy? 100,453. Maybe there are some that are invulnerable. 100,453. 100,453. Invulnerable false. No, it should be attackable. But it's not, huh? You cannot attack this creature. What the fuck? Why? You cannot attack this creature? Did they sign a law in Ojaveda that you cannot kill chickens anymore? You cannot attack this creature. You cannot attack this creature. If he's a pet... If this creature has no brain... If this creature has no brain, you cannot attack it. Because it's too stupid, you know? He's so stupid that you cannot attack him. He's done for his safety, because he cannot fight back. I think this creature has no brain. Well, in theory he's moving, so if he's moving, he must have a brain. Right? Coco, I want to attack you. Why I cannot attack you? Huh? Why? Tell me. Why I cannot attack you? Doesn't answer. Doesn't answer. Cannot attack this creature. Buonasera. Ah. How do we know if this thing is a brain? How do we know if this thing is a brain? Well, in theory, when you what the hell is going? In theory, when we what the hell? In theory, when you debug it, right, it should say if this creature is a brain. Is there any other creature? No, because these guys also do not have a brain. Now the fact that it's moving, that's a good point. I mean, is it a pet? I don't think it's considered a pet. I'm trying to understand how do I know? So 100,453. Wait, 100,453. Right? So he has a fighter brain. So in theory it should be okay. I mean, unless it's listed as a pet for whatever reason, but I don't think so. Yeah, there is something weird anyway. There is something weird. Should not happen. Should not happen. There is something broken somehow because It's character type 1, right? 1 is a normal NPC. 1 is a normal NPC, so definitely is not considered the pet. Is not considered the pet, right? So yeah, I think that he has no brain associated. Now, why he has no brain associated is kind of interesting. Let me try to kill reload and see who's invisible there. Who is invisible there? Ah, yes, it's Brado. So if I take this guy, right, which I don't know if it's the same guy as before. No, it's another guy. What is the other chicken? Okay, anyway, we can take this one. I think it's the same. If I take this guy and I kill reload, he will change location though. Because... well, I can go to him. 100,464. Where the hell? Where the hell did he go? Yeah? No, there's another guy. Wait, this guy is a completely different number. Let me see if I can attack this guy. No, I cannot. So it seems that all the Kikiri have a wrong... All the Kikiri have a wrong... I can attack that guy. I can attack this guy. So this guy... Yeah, you see when I debug that guy, I get the full brain dump, right? While from the Kikiri I don't get anything. So it seems that yes, for some reason those Kikiri do not have a brain associated. So they basically cannot fight back. Should I demonstrate a bug or crash the server with the technical ability? It's inconvenient by broadcasting. No, it's okay. Which one was it? Yeah, but this Kikiri not. So yeah, the reason is that they don't have a brain associated. Now we will have to understand why they don't have a brain associated. And I think that the reason is that they are not scripted in NPC type definitions. Now the question would be why they were attackable in the old game then? Why they were attackable in the old game? Well, probably because this piece of code is new. Probably I added it myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that I added it only to Unreal. As a prevention mechanism, right? So that if the creature cannot fight back, you cannot attack it. But it's failing on the... yeah. It's failing on the kitchen. On the chicken, sorry. It's failing on the chickens. So if I search this, I'm pretty sure the result will be the come on. Is allowed to attack, yeah. Let me see. He's allowed to attack. Target type. Yeah, you see, starting from here. So this is actually added for Unreal. This is EU added. Yeah. So that's why. Okay. In the old game, Kikiri did attack back. Yeah, but combat was completely different in the old game, so that's probably why. I think if you manage to start a fight, he may even fight. Like if I kill him with a spell. Did you try? I think if you kill him with a spell, it may work actually. Right? Fuck, it's the same. So I prevented it completely. It's something I need to think about. Something I need to think about. But yes, I'm pretty sure that these creatures do not have a brain associated. Now, why? I don't know. $105, huh? 100,453. Shouldn't the brain be listed here? We don't have it listed here, eh? So we don't know if the brain is really this flightless and usually docile bird. What I wanted to check? Yes, I wanted to check if in NPC definitions, in SC NPC types, we have these people. No. So they are actually not associated, at least that one is not associated to a brain, right? While, I don't know, this Tefusang is, and the gladiators are, and the bandits are, and whatever. Even if I'm looking at what? Yeah, I'm looking at production, yeah. Looking at production. Wait a second. No. It is the types, the definition. Yes, the definition I need to look at. The definition. So here. Yes, actually that one has a brain. There is something broken. I don't know exactly what yet, but definitely there is something broken. Why is saying teleport failed, by the way? Teleport failed? Why teleport failed? Because I'm too big and he's in a small place. Okay, I see. This is the guy, right? This is the guy. 10453. Yeah, he has a definition. But If I do kill NPC reload, is respawning here and still is not attackable. There is something broken. There is something broken. And I don't understand what is it. The problem is that there is so much going on the server that I cannot really debug it on the server. I mean, I think it's pretty much impossible for me. Let me see if I can, but I think it's tough. There is too much going on the server for me to actually. I think I need to replicate it. Yeah, but it's easy. It's easy to replicate it locally. Let's do it. Holy shit. What happened? My client crashed. I teleported to someone that was not there or what? Yeah, but what we can do, we can, to debug the Kikiri issue, we can just start the server, you know, in with everything false except one NPC, which will be our what is this thing that was copied to my strange 104.5.3, right? 104.5.3. So we can load in just with that on my machine then and see what happens. I think that would be the easiest way to debug it. And to understand why, because there is actually a place where we attach the brain, right? And the place where we attach the brain is inside I think it's at the maybe at the end of PS character load. Yeah, here. So if I start the server with this setup, I think I may be fine. Wait a second, I have too much stuff open and it's messing up. I have too much stuff open and it's actually messing up. Is this plane is the EU4 or EU5? Is EU5. It's 5.1.1. Now I think I want to move to 5.3 soon, but I don't know exactly when yet. I think when I will move to 5.3, I can also upgrade ALS, our locomotion system. It's kind of quite some work, but I think it would be worth it. At the moment, the game is working okay, so I don't complain. But yes, I wanted to move to 5 because I wanted to have... I wanted to get rid of 4 because the stuff that you find in, you know, in the forums and the internet and such start to be all on 5. Okay, good. But was it? There's so much going on and people fighting. If I look at the server stats, you know, so much happening. Okay, let's try to launch this in debug mode and see if this, why we are not attaching the brain. I think there is an error in attaching the brain to those creatures. I don't know why, but they have no brain. I mean, you can argue that the chicken is actually not very smart, but from not very smart to no brain, right? We should hit this breakpoint as soon as it's trying to load our NPC. Soon enough, hopefully. If it doesn't reach this point, no, it will. It will reach this point. If it doesn't reach this point, yeah. Okay, this one we don't need anymore. Is when I was debugging the crafting books. This one also we don't need anymore. We don't need this.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
Don't worry. No, I'm not gonna worry. I'm not. Okay, here we are. So we are loading our character, right? Which is this Kikiri character C1. And to assign
I will find a way to set things right.
I will. So if it's one of these three, it goes in and try to assign a brain, right? So let's see if yeah, I didn't do anything good yet, but anyway. So he's trying to attach a brain to this NPC, right? Based on the master. Maybe the master is the problem. Master 122. Wait a second. Yeah, because actually this NPC is a master NPC, which is 122. 122. Well, it still has the fighter brain though. But anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So we go inside of this, right? What brain do we get? Do we get a brain or not? Yeah, we get a brain. We get a fighter brain with 38 reactions. So yes, actually we got a brain. We got a brain. So now that we got a brain, we are trying to associate it to him. It doesn't have a controller? It doesn't have a controller. Why? It doesn't have a controller? Are these the NPC that I put in the map manually? No, I don't think so, because this is a normal character. But it looks like that this guy does not have a valid controller. Now the question is why? 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 The only controller is finding is under mount. Holy list. Mount brain. Player controller. No. Okay, yeah, there is an issue. So Or is not able to spawn the default controller, but it seems very weird. I mean, why should not? Spawn, I don't remember what spawn default controller is doing, but I assume that is spawning, yeah, the spawn default controller for the spawn and get possessed by it. So it means that for whatever reason, okay, let me see. Maybe there is an error in the... Maybe there is an error in the definition of the character. If it's an error in definition of the character, I will have no way to fix it until the next release, because it's a client side as well. I mean, it's a client and server side change. But it's possible, eh? It's possible that that character has no default controller or has a weird default controller assigned. Maybe I did a test on something, you know, maybe I did a test and I disabled it or something. And I forgot, you know, that I disabled it, and so now it cannot spawn the default. So if I go under NPC, right, and I search this guy, and I search this guy, right? So in the default class something, there should be AI controller class, AI controller. In theory it's fine. I mean, his AI controller is not PS AI controller, right? Ah, that's why. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Yeah. So I didn't change. Is it only the Kikiri or is other creatures as well? Let me see, huh? Hey bro, also this one is AI controller and non-PS AI controller. No, wait a second, I don't understand. Why? I mean, if that was the case, in theory you couldn't fight anything. They are all AI controllers. I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. They are all AI controllers, including the clacker, and I can attack the clacker without any issue, so... What? I don't understand. They are all set the same. The Kikiri and any other character is set exactly the same. Okay, so let's do this 1 second. Let's take 2 characters, right? Let's take 2 characters. Let's take any clacker of any kind, like this guy. Let's load these 2, right? Let's load these 2 guys. And I want to see what is going on with the second one, right? Because here is failing for that, right? It's failing for that. Unless he's associating it later. No, but I don't think so. Wait. No, but it's the same. He's casting it to controller. He's casting it to PSAI controller. No, for whatever reason... but I don't really understand. Where is this Ash brother thingy? Fuck, I don't have it listed, so I don't know. Okay, let's try to restart a second. Uh-oh. I broke it. Yeah, he's trying to reproduce a crash that happened. Wait a second. He's trying to reproduce a crash that actually happened when removing traps, right? He kind of came to me, like if he could see me, but... I don't know where is the place, actually. So I brought him just to the area. Okay, let's see what happens with the 2 creatures, right? So, I started it or no? I think I started it, huh? So now we are loading 2 creatures. One is a clacker and one is a kikiri. And I want to see what happens with their brain. What happens with their brain in this area, right? I mean, in this area of the code. Can we disable quests so we don't spend a lot of time loading quest? Repopulate item false. Repopulate quest false. Yeah, we don't need quest at the moment. I only found a Kikiri, but doesn't mean there are others. Yeah. Hello, Funner. You missed me yesterday? Yeah, I took a bit of a pause because I did a crunch for this release, and I worked, you know, Saturday morning and a bit of Friday night late and Tuesday night to actually make the release and everything. And so I said, okay, I take Saturday afternoon without playing shift. I actually played some video games and stuff. Yeah. At the moment the server didn't crash, but I don't know if you managed to reproduce it already or not. Tun 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 tun. Okay, so here we are on the Kikiri. Okay, we know that the Kikiri will fail, right? Fine. So it's spawning a default controller, and this controller actually is not a PSAI controller, and so it is getting skipped, right? And if it's a pet, okay, the brain even disabled. If it's a okay, we can go. The next one is a clacker, right? Is a clacker. So I want to understand how the hell this may work for him. You see, it works. What? So the clacker actually has a PS brain. No, I don't understand. The clacker has a PS brain. The clacker has a PS controller. Huh? It's not true. I mean, in the editor, for the clacker, we see AI controller. Wait a second. Use desired control. No, we see AI controller. What the hell is going on? Do we change it? Do we change it at runtime somewhere? Not in the begin play. But yeah, the difference is that our clacker has a PS controller, a plane shift controller. PS, everything that is PS is plane shift, right? A plane shift controller, and the Kikiri doesn't. And the question is, if we are just doing it through spawn default controller, right? So why? By the way, what is this line doing? Nothing. Because spawn default controller, I assume, right? That is reading, yes, the controller thingy, and then it's spawning a class, right? Based on the controller class that you have specified. So where do we change? Oh my god. Where do we change the controller class? Is it here in is it here somewhere? Is it here somewhere? I don't think so, because only the character has a controller. Maybe the difference... Wait. Maybe the difference is that this is inherited from... this is inherited actually from character BP. And maybe the Kikiri is not inherited from character BP. Actually, it is. Because I think that in character BP, maybe we have the proper setting, and so it's taking the one of the parent, right? If I go to character BP, yeah, I think this is how it works actually. If I go in character BP and I search here the controller, no, the controller here is still AI controller. What the fuck? It's still AI controller? So we are assigning it through another mechanism somehow, because this class then is inherited from this class is inherited from PS character, right? But I don't think I'm changing the... I can check, but I don't think I'm changing... I don't think I'm changing the controller here. I mean, apart from... this is where we were debugging, right? Ah, wait a second, where are we? Load dynamic. No, but it's the same. It's the same code. If is NPC. No, that is another thing. Handle death. He's not a player. Can NPC mount pet? Receiver, get controller, get AI controller, EPSI controller, get brain removed from 8 list. No, but this is not. Get brain. This is so confusing. This is so confusing. I don't know why we have the wrong class here, for example, for the clacker, and it's still working. I have an AI controller class, AI controller. I don't have a PS AI controller, right? But still, somehow, for this one, it works. Which is super weird. I don't understand where he's taking that from. I'm missing something. I don't know what, but I'm missing something. I'm missing a piece. A story pointed to the controller associated to this brain. Okay, but it is after the fact. We have a problem before this. We have a problem before set controller. Set controller is done at the brain level. Set controller. We can check this set controller. Perception spawned. Wait a second. Perception spawned. God spawned perception. No, but it's still assuming that is a PS brain. I mean, this is just validating the theory even more, right? This is just saying that everywhere we need a PS brain. We need a PS brain everywhere. Let me check 1 second that. What was it? Set PS control? No, what was it? Set brain controller? No, it was not set brain. It was set something else, huh? Maybe the same problem of the gobble? No, it's nothing to do. It's a completely different thing. The gobble is the tribe system. The tribe system is completely using different stuff. I mean, it's the base. Oh my god, what was that? Set what? Well, anyway, it was an NPC brain. I can find it. NPC brain. It was actually called set controller. Okay, set controller. Nowhere. Nowhere in our project. So okay, I mean, what? Ah, it's in the meaty stuff. PSAI controller. Yeah, but here we are already inside PSAI controller. We should exist. That at the moment is not existing. So I don't know. No, it's not. There's no way, boys. There's no way. Yeah, and there is only one place, and it's here. There is only one place, and it's here. Now, what is happening is that for whatever reason, the Clacker is coming out with a PSAI controller, and the Kikiri is coming out with a default Unreal Engine controller. So that's what is happening. And in theory, the setting to change the controller is here, the one that I've shown you. Now, there may be also a generic project setting controller. That's possible. But probably is only for the editor. No, in theory should be. In theory should be. Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Models and maps, maps and modes. Yeah, maps and modes. Yeah, you can change the player controller. You probably cannot change the AI controller. Guys, I have no idea how it is possible that is working without this setting being the right class. But anyway, you know what I will do? I will just change it anyway. So I will just go here, say that it's not an AI controller, it's a PSAI controller, right? I will do it only on the Kikiri character, and we will save and restart, right? So let's do this. Let's I want to change that, and I want to say that now my Kikiri is a PSAI controller, which anyway is a good setting. I think I have a feeling of what may have happened, but I don't want to say it yet. I want first to see if now works. If now works, I mean, if now works for the Kikiri, I think I have a very strong feeling of what it could be. Goodbye, Thunder. See you. See you soon. Okay, let's see if this is... but it is crazy anyway, huh? It is kind of crazy. If it works... So if now he's taking the Kikiri with the right brain... I mean, I hope it doesn't, actually. Because if it does, means that we really have something weird going on. But if it doesn't, it means there is another setting that I forgot or I'm overlooking that is actually changing the default AI class. Okay, we are in the Kikiri now, right? We are spawning the default controller, and now we are checking if it... Yeah, now works. Now it works, you say. So that setting that I just changed is the setting. It is. It is. It is. Now I'm gonna do something a bit crazy, okay? Now I'm gonna do something that you will say, what the fuck? But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Kikiri, eh? Kikiri character class. Kikiri character class. Where the hell is that? Kikiri character class is here. Right? Okay. It's not exposed. Okay, it is. Just without the A. So you see that in this file, right? This is the Kikiri file. There is the PSAI controller set, right? Now we're gonna open the Clacker one. And if it's there, my dear friends of Unreal. Okay, it's not there. I was thinking it was some data corruption that happened with inheritance because it happened to me already in the past. So basically I had inherited a class from another one, and for whatever freaking reason, the U asset was keeping the values inside a file even if they were not set, right? It happened to me with an array. There was an array of values, and actually it was inside a file, and it was not showing in the editor, which is was super crazy, right? But it was actually the thing. So it was actually, but in this case, it seems not. So if I search AI controller, right? If I search AI controller, probably I will find it. No, I don't even find it. So it means that it's taking the default from, the father somehow, but the father we know that is PS character, right? And PS character AS AI controller. What the fuck is an AS AI controller? Cannot see it. Cannot see where is it. I see. Dynamic cast as AI controller. AI controller. You see that also our PS character does not have PSAI controller, right? How is it possible? How is it fucking possible? It's impossible. Okay, it's impossible. Let me do one more test and then I think we go the easy way. The easy way is to... is not in the config files. So there is no config file in here that is actually telling the engine to do something different with the AI controllers, right? But the crazy thing is that it works for the clacker. That is what I don't understand. It works for all the others and not for that thing. It's so stupid. So basically what I need to do, well, I mean, at this point the Kikiri is fixed, right? The Kikiri is fixed because I changed his default brain. But I don't understand how it can work for all the other creatures. If all the other creatures have the wrong setting. I don't get it. Maybe there is another set. Wait. Maybe there is another setting that we don't see or we didn't compare. Wait. Let's do this. Let's compare these two guys, right? Let's compare these two guys for class. Apart from the controller, I want to see if there is any other difference, right? Between these two classes. Because it's impossible that... It's absolutely crazy, right? Okay, let's see. Both are you... Okay, both they have slightly different... Now, in terms of animation blueprint, they use obviously two different animation blueprints. It makes sense. I don't think the animation blueprint can... Can the animation blueprint change the controller class? I think absolutely not. I think it doesn't make any sense that... But let's see if by any chance there is a controller or something in here. No, there is not. So you cannot really change... Cannot really change the... No. I mean, from the animation... and it would not make any sense anyway, so the answer is no, right? There is different, but it's fine. Then all the bottom part is identical, so let's go until word static. Let's go until word static. Okay, so these two are identical, right? I go down until 0, until this tick interval. Okay, these two are identical. I go down until here, whatever equipment or whatever it is. These are identical. Well, no, there is something different at the bottom. Constraint, because here we have constraint that is open. Okay, so we go until constraint. I'm just comparing the two classes to see if there is any possible difference, right? But there is another constraint here. But apart from that, is identical. Decision mesh, no custom, 150. No, it's exactly identical. It's exactly identical. There are 3 million properties on this thing, I know. All this seems to be the same. There is the ALS stuff. There is the ALS stuff. Nah, this is all identical. The montages cannot be different. There is the same. There is a bunch of stuff. Look at how much stuff there is on one character that you can actually set, right? It's insane. Completely identical. Animation rig. I think they will be identical anyway, except for the single value that we changed now. This seems to be identical. Well, there are some advanced that I didn't open, but this advanced mesh stuff, so, and mobile, so I don't think it's gonna make any difference. Replication. Identical. All identical. Also because they are identical, also because this has not been changed in the specific character, and they are just inheriting from the father, right? So that's why they are exactly the same, because nothing of this has been changed. Nothing has been changed. The same. I don't even know where is our setting though, the AI controller thingy. Maybe we skipped it? I don't know. It seems to be weird. Nav mesh, nav movement. There's pages and pages of settings, boys. Pages and pages of settings. Theory, it is the end, huh? Or no, it's not the end yet. Say character, right? Character. Here there is the setting that we changed. Yeah, you see that. Auto possess AI. Determines when the pawn creature and is possessed by an AI controller on level start when spawned. Only possible AI controller ref class is not possessed players enable. This one is actually different between the two, because here I have the auto possess when placed in the world, and here I have an auto AI possess when placed in the world or spawned. I see. I think I changed it. I think I changed it only on the Kikiri and on the cows because I needed the AI, the default Unreal Engine AI to actually work. And I think that this different setting is the one that is actually messing up with this. You know what we can do? I think what we can do is to roll back this. Is to make it default, right, on the Kikiri, but I think we can change it on the PS character BP. So it will automatically change for all. And I think we will be good, because anyway this AI controller doesn't make any sense, right? We need to use the PS AI controller. So if I change it here at this level, which is the father class of every other class, right? And now I open the Kikiri again, he will have PS AI. Yeah, you see, he has PS AI. So yeah, I think that's probably what we need to do. I don't know why it's changing it only. Why is doing this? I think because it's sensing the change. I think if I close. It is very weird. Why is changing only this character? The Carcass, the Clacker, the Consumer. Only one race? This is kind of suspicious. Okay. Okay, let me restart the editor. But I think we fixed it anyway. That was the difference. So I think that the difference was that Will changing the parent default controller potentially fix some of the PC not fighting back? Maybe. 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 But I don't... maybe. I don't know. In theory, I think unlikely. Because I think the ones that are not fighting back is because they have an issue with the terrain they are on, I think. But it is some, but definitely there is anyway something there was kind of set badly, okay? Because we can just set to our default controller, which is better instead of using the Unreal Engine one. So I think this was anyway a good setting. Now, if you ask me why everything works in the game without having this set, I really have no idea. It is really strange. Because this was pointing to the wrong class, right? But still, all the other classes were actually working. And this is super strange. So I don't know, I'm just puzzled, you know, I'm just what? What the fuck? Now the problem, you know what the problem could be now? The problem now could be for the other NPC that I just placed on the map, like the cow, because the cow, if now the cow is using the PS controller, I think potentially will not work. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but potentially. Hello. Like this guy as well, right? This guy. I mean, it's true that the PS AI controller is derived from the standard AI controller, right? So it's not that we are going to, but we can test it. I mean, we have to test it because now we changed a significant setting, right? We changed the setting that is significant. And so I think I need to spawn, I think I need Delver. I need Delver loaded to see what is going on, because this will break a lot of stuff if it's... I mean, we may fix the Kikiri, but we may break all the other non-PS based creatures. BD Road 2, I guess. BD Road 2. BD Road 2, yeah. Hello, who joined? Cannot click. Hello, Noltred Borimel. Hey, hi, welcome. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. So I just want to be sure that our other characters that are not PS based are working as expected, right? Because basically I have two types of characters. I have the one that are fully managed like a PS character, and I have the ones that are stupid, right? That are really only moving around, right? So because I didn't want the server to think too much for them, because they will never do anything else than just moving around a bit, right? Like the cows, the Cormi, and some Kikiri. So I wanted to it was more of a test and really, but then I felt it was good, right? So that you cannot kill a cow. Yeah, the only problem is that you cannot kill a cow, right? So maybe we may decide in the future to just, you know, make them all real PS characters. So if I want to go Delver, I need to go where? Delver. I need to go here. I have to do a fix to the loading screen because I've seen that if you teleport twice, the loading screen is staying up forever. And I know that I know exactly why, but it requires a fix. Okay, so now the problem is, yeah, they are moving already. Okay, they move. This guy just moved. So if that guy just moved, it means that we didn't break anything. We didn't break anything. Yeah, it's moving, it's moving. It's moving. He has an empty, yeah. Good point. He has an empty bar at the top. I mean, this is how you recognize that basically these characters are not plane shift managed. I mean, are not managed by the server. So the server doesn't even know that they exist. For the server, they are like a 3. A 3, and this cow is the same for the plane shift server. It doesn't do anything with it. So yeah, the bad side of that is that you cannot right click. I'm trying, but you know, you cannot right click. You cannot attack. You cannot do anything with these creatures at the moment, right? But they are consuming way less resources because they basically have 0 brain. Their only brain is made of a very simple script that is asking them to move around in a random direction, sit sometimes down, and just speak a bit, right? And rotate, you know, and nothing else. So yeah, but I think it's a good fix. I think we can. So do we have some examples of NPC not fighting back? I think someone mentioned it in the bugs just today. Crashing? We had a crash? We had a crash? Someone said crashing. We had a crash? No, we didn't. No crash. No crash. At least no crash server side. Maybe the client crashed, but so one of the NPC not fighting back, I think, was this guy. So let me see. This guy is not on my machine, but we can load him in. But yeah, I think I will keep that change. I think that change seems to be fine. So the position, so teleport me map. The position is, oh fuck, it didn't do a position, so we will never know. We will never know. Do we have, guys, an example of a creature not attacking? Or is there on the bug tracker anything on attacking? Pet refuses to attack. Forest Narangma and some other monsters don't attack. Hey guys, but if you don't give me a position or something, how can I know? Okay, let's try some random forex tarangma and see. Okay, let's try some random. Invalid destination. Valid destination. There are some high BDR. High BDR doesn't exist anymore. Could this be the reason that they are in an impossible sector? What? Probably these one are not even loaded then. Yeah, in fact they are spawn 0. They are spawn 0. So they are not spawning. This one is not spawning. Okay, sorry. This one should be good. Yeah. Okay, now my only problem is how the hell do I make myself as a player? I can do set me player. I can do demote. I can do demote me player. I can do was not demote. No, it was deputize. Deputize me player. Right. And this means that at the moment, I mean, obviously now I will not be able to do this, or yes. Okay, so all my stuff is reset to a normal player in theory. Now I will be overweight. I mean, I'm sure I will be over capacity, overweight probably. No, 200. Okay, no. Seems to be good. Okay, so in theory now this thing should see me, right? Okay. This guy seems not to be fighting back. I mean, if my settings are okay, actually he's not answering, right? I don't know if my settings are okay, but... Ah! That guy teleported. Okay, this guy may have... Hello? Also the other guy teleported. This guy may have a wrong home or a wrong path ID or something that doesn't allow them to move properly. Why is saying that I killed him? We don't have a death animation on the Arangma? Why they are not playing the death animation? There's something fishy going on here, huh? He's saying that I killed it, but can I loot it or? Apart it is not going to 0. Yeah, I can't loot it. Why is not going to... Why the bar is not going to 0? Why the top bar is not going to 0? 274 damage. It seems that these guys are not fully scripted. I mean, there is something missing. There seems to be something missing. Okay, let's try to investigate a second why, huh? Yeah, you see that they try to get teleported. So they are probably searching the path to move, but they fail. And so their brain is fucked up. I think their brain is fucked up because they cannot move. They cannot move properly from that particular position. But the fact that they don't die is also weird. That they don't play the death animation. Which is a bit strange, huh? So... Uh-oh. What do you mean? Ah, because I have... my access level was reset, but in reality it was not. Okay, let me just reload. Yeah, but I think that these guys have a problem, huh? These guys have a problem. And the problem could be that the region that they are working on is not correct. I think. Because I don't see any other reason. In fact, the guy was teleported, right? Like if we couldn't reach the location he was trying to move to, and obviously if he cannot move, he cannot even fight, because if he cannot move, he cannot fight. Yeah, you see that at the moment he's trying to move. His brain is trying to move, and he cannot. For whatever reason, right? So he's not part of a tribe, right? He doesn't have a region. He's trying to move, locate, active position. Okay, he's trying to reach this waypoint. Idla Forest 001. He's trying to reach this waypoint, but it seems he cannot, right? And I think it is probably because the waypoint has been set too high compared to the ground, and this is a very low creature. Could be that this path is too high for him. Like if I slide him up, I mean I can cheat and I can slide him up 1 meter, and then he will see that he is actually in the right spot. But no, he's still trying to move. I don't understand where he's trying to move though. He's saying he's trying to move to this, so this Hydla Forest 001 is this guy. Yeah, this guy is Idla Forest 001 actually. So it seems that it's not... I mean, I can lower it, but the problem is... I mean, lowering it is one thing, but... I can modify and reload. So now this waypoint is way lower, right? And I just want to understand. Where are they trying to go? Nah, there is something fucked up in the... There is something fucked up in the movement. They are trying to go somewhere and they cannot. I think it will be interesting to connect here with the debug client and see if actually there is a walkable area. Well, I can also, if I get my pet. If I get my pet and I see if he can move. Yeah, he can move actually. So if your pet can move, it basically means that this area is properly managed from the point of view of navigation, right? So it means that, yeah, but in the brain of this guy there is something weird. I mean, it's not working as expected, definitely. It seems he cannot reach the waypoint. It seems he's still trying to reach the waypoint and he cannot reach it. He's saying Idla Forest 001, right? And this is Idla Forest 001. This is. And he cannot be too low now because he's exactly on top of him, so... I failed to move. I failed to move where? I think, okay, let me try to understand. I mean, I can debug it, but debugging it, debug NPC. If I do debug NPC, target 15, and then I check the server console, I may see something more. But the problem is that with all the players on, it will be an impossible battle. It will be an impossible battle with text. Okay. Let's try anyway. The only thing, I cannot show you the log because sometimes, well, not sometimes, always, when people log in the game, the email shows up, right? And I don't want to show anyone email. So this I need to do it on the other screen if I want to use the full log. Okay, let me see, and I can copy paste the pieces. Okay, so here is okay. Yeah, here I think we can look at it together. So that is what the brain is saying. So it's saying he's definitely trying to locate a waypoint, right? There is our guy, our forest arang, is trying to locate a waypoint. So he's trying to locate one of these points that are on the map that are basically guiding the NPC through the game, right? So this is how they know that they have to move to a certain place, right? He's trying to locate, he's doing step 0, he's saying, oh, okay, I am in my destination. The waypoint is Idla Forest 001. This is the actual coordinates of this. Actually the range is 2.8, so he's 2 centimeters away. He's 2 centimeters away, so what the hell? So why is complaining that it's not there? Move location, which is the same in Idle Plaza rotation, target forest, blah blah blah. Completed step. So basically saying that this is completed. This was the locate, so it was like searching for the target, right? So searching for the target, done. Then running 1, operation perception, go even move, reaction move, blah blah blah. Complete the step 1 per set behavior locate, loop back to start a behavior locate waypoint, terminate behavior since it's loop all once. Schedule behavior for forest. Activating behavior move. But it's restarting. It's restarting again. Why? Hydla Forest 001, range is 788. So it seems that he's stuck in an eternal search for that waypoint. Because actually, you know, he realized in his brain, he realized that he's arrived, right? He realized that he arrived at the location. But then, he's scheduling the behavior again, right? So he's like, go there, and then, yes, I'm here. Go there, yes, I'm here. Go there, yes, I'm here, right? So he's continuously doing that. Okay, then there is a wait. Then there is a wait thingy. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, he's waiting for a bit. Fine. And then I interrupted the log. I think he was waiting like a few seconds. But to me it looks like the brains of this NPC are not scripted correctly because they cannot loop, right? They cannot loop. Unfortunately, I need to go, but I think that in our NPC definitions, right? I think we have the Arangma thingy. Let me check. This guy was what? This guy was 800028, right? 800028. So it's this guy, right? And the type is this. So there is a common, let's say a common brain, right? That is this one that is asking them to do stuff, right? And this is the script. So this is the script that they are following, right? So there is initialization. This seems to have no region. And then they only have the freeze and the web. So they have 2 powers that they can use, right, at the moment. Yes, so React event, forest magma attack, condition nocturnal. What time is it? I don't know if it's not scripted to fight during the day. It's actually nearly 6 a.m. I think it may be considered during the day. But I see a script that is saying that they react to attacks at night. Extremely weaker. I mean, they are assessing the enemy, right? They are assessing the enemy, and if the enemy is extremely weaker, they just stand. They don't do anything. They just wait. They just wait. So they don't attack you, basically. They don't attack you. If you are equal or stronger, in theory, they try to attack you. I don't know. I think, I don't know. I have to go, guys. It's too late. But it seems to me that there may be a problem with the way they are assessing the player, and the fact that they stand, because I don't think other creatures have the same reasoning. I think this wait duration too may be the problem, but I don't know. It's quite complex to debug this stuff, boys. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it's pretty tough to debug it and understand why it's not working, because the system is complex. The system is pretty complex. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that is completely free. And you should do it so we can see each other again. And also we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift, which allows us to do some commissions for the game. And so we get some additional nice art and other stuff. And yeah. So I will see you tomorrow evening around 9:30 p.m. European time. And I will say goodbye. If I can, I will say it in game. And yep. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye.